Hello riders and not. Today on the vlog I'm going to British Superbikes for the first time. Thanks to Triumph UK for inviting me and also giving me a Triumph bobber to ride here. It is 150 miles from me to Donington, 4 hours if I'm going non-motorways and 3 hours motorways. Well, for those of you who don't know, bobber has a single seat. That means nowhere to put the luggage. I'm a YouTuber. I need to make content. Means I need to pack all my cameras, DSLR, gimbal, tripod, microphones, everything and carry it on me. It means I have a very limited space for any other things. As a female, I obviously need my minimum makeup bag, which is like plus, I needed a t-shirt to change and some underwear, obviously. No space for anything else apart from that. I've decided halfway to stop at Cambridge and start filming a bobber review because, you know, iconic British town, iconic British motorcycle, beautiful views, beautiful background. None of this happened. Cambridge was full of bicycles. I had no idea where to park the bike. Everywhere I found in the town center and I parked. I didn't like the background. It was so busy for me to put the tripod and film myself. It was too noisy environment and it wasn't suitable. I spent a few hours with that heavy rucksack riding around Cambridge until I decided this is it. It's not gonna happen. I will have to film a review somewhere where I know the beautiful places. And I need to continue my journey to Donington, 100 miles. And it started raining. Not just raining. To be more specific, I have a screenshot of the wave of a rainstorm coming through that part of the country when I was riding 100 miles. It wasn't a pleasant ride. I've been riding for quite a long time and I've been riding in different weather conditions. This was painful, guys. Let's start with me wearing a mirror visor because it looks cool and not properly seeing. So when the rain hits, the first thing that happens, you have to wipe constantly. And the cold, all wet, because there's nowhere to put waterproofs. That was miserable ride. But I was at the point where to turn back was further than to go forward. So I just kept going. Luckily, I reached my Airbnb safe and sound, and the lady at Airbnb was so nice, or probably I looked completely miserable, that she made me a cup of tea and gave me some raspberry and almond cake, and that made the rest of the day. I woke up in the morning all nice and warm, excited about the day because the weather prognosis were nice. But then the moment came when I had to put all my wet gear on me. Thankfully, jeans dried on me very quickly. Boots is different story and I couldn't put wet socks on. So I went to a local supermarket and bought a few pairs of socks and the gloves to wear inside my gloves to keep my hands warm to make to Donington. Finally, safe and sound, I arrived to Donington Park. Did you remember your first time going to races? Then probably you know how I feel. Or maybe not, because you probably knew who is who and was eager to see and meet your favorite racers that you've been watching on the telly, but I don't have a telly. And believe it or not, 5 years ago, I didn't even know who Valentino Rossi is. I knew Valentino Garavagni, but not Valentino Rossi. But now it's just a perfect time for me to step backwards in the motorcycling. Because I started from cruisers and building and custom motorcycles and now going into that part where, like, for most of you probably is the other way around. And I'm really excited about that, especially now when I will be building a track bike with an ex-British Superbike senior technician Simon Terry.
This is going to be epic.
I am so excited about this, guys, especially going to British Superbikes and seeing the races on the track and seeing everything what's happening here. This is exciting new world that I want you to discover with me, that I want to show you the best that I can. So I'm digging into it as deep as I possibly can to inspire more of you to go on the track days and to inspire more of you to do not be intimidated like I am at the moment, and to take you through that journey, just like I'm taking you through the journey of building motorcycles or riding solo. This is a new chapter, and it will go alongside with other things in my channel. But now, the first step in British Superbikes.
We are in the British Supersport GP2 class, in the GP2s. We're all running together out here, so yeah.
How it is to be a female rider in the male world?
Really, really good. We are no different, so exactly the same. And if I rode a black bike with tucked my hair inside my helmet, they wouldn't know any different. So I ride a pink bike so it stands out, but they can't treat us any different. We don't ride any different, so it's all good fun.
This year is very special for Triumph. They celebrate 120 years since the first Triumph motorcycle was made. Speed Triple RS. a Triumph, that Astro JGR Triumph team racing on the track now. I really try to organize and film you a modified bikes, the ones that go on the track. But because it is so busy during the race day and it's a lot technicians and races going through, it was a bit rude to interrupt them. I tried to get at least a glimpse to the bikes on the pit lane, but I was kicked out for walking on the pit lane without the pass. I tried to sort out the pass even, but it was too late for that. Anyway, I spoke with Triumph UK and the guys from the racing team, and I got a promise that the episode of how to modify your Speed Triple RS for a track coming soon. And why you two are not dressed nicely and bright today?
Because I'm actually not racing this weekend, unfortunately. I've raced the last couple of rounds with my arms playing up a little bit, so I've decided to sit it out. But Reese is just finished.
I just got out of my nails after the session, so Shane's obviously he's a bit more laid back.
Talks to everyone on the way back. So I didn't make it.
The most popular bike on the stand was the eye-catching world's fastest Bobber 2 built by Thornton 100 Motorcycles. But I will leave a proper walk around and talking about that build for a Bobber review, which is in the next episode. I feel like I did a proper test ride for a Triumph Bobber, and I can't wait to share it on the review in the next episode. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.